Hi there. Welcome and welcome back. My name is Jenny, and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We are going to be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn. So if you have sun, moon, or rising sign in Capricorn, there may be a message for you here today. I do also want to say that if you take a look at the description box, there is a $10 off code for a $10 off a reading with me. It is for the Zoom readings that I do, and it is for all of Leo season. So you have until August 22nd, 2024 to get that $10 off. So the code is Leo10, so LEO10. So if you book, you can put that in there and get that $10 off. So let's go ahead, Capricorn. We are going to jump right in and see what kind of messages are coming through today. So right off the bat, we have got the Wheel of Fortune. So looks like in the past you were feeling lucky. Maybe you were closing out some cycles. We're going to see what other cards come up with it, because sometimes karmic cycles don't make you feel that lucky. This one did, though. This one did make you feel lucky. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So you were really just, I feel like you took a gamble on something. And I think part of it was like you were in a time of change. So you've got this Five of Swords. So you were in a time of change. I feel like there was some kind of grudge that's happening here. It could even involve some infidelity, because we've got these three ladies showing up. They do mean happy times, but in some cases they also mean like a love triangle or third party situation, especially being as we've got two cards that kind of say something was happening. Either way, somebody needed to let something go. And it seems like maybe there was some sort of karmic debt that was either repaid or finished, something like that. But something happened. Something happened in the past. Seems like a whole lot happened in the past. Now, though, I feel like you kind of got, you gained some wisdom from that. We've got another five. So we've got the Hierophant, which is a 5, and then we've got the Sun and the Fool. So 3 major arcana cards. So right now you are really in a spot where everything that's happening really may feel like it's meant to be. The Hierophant, he's wise, right? Whatever was happening in your past, like you learned something from it. And it brought you like a lot of wisdom. I feel like right now, you're taking that wisdom. You're really just maybe on this path for, I keep hearing higher knowledge, like you are looking for something, higher knowledge. Sometimes he has to do with going to college. He's all about like the institutions that we have in life, you know, like go to college, get a good job, get health insurance, like all of those things. He is that voice in all of our heads that tell us to do that. So there's something about that's happening right now. And I feel like conventionality may be a big deal in your life, especially if you are a person that does not like to conform to societal norms. I feel like you learned something, and maybe you learned that does work for you, or maybe you learned that it doesn't work for you. Either way, you're really in a place where I don't feel like you care what everybody else thinks works, whether or not it's the path that other people take or not. You're taking your path. We've got the Fool here. And so you're really just at a new place in life. Like you are ready to start something new. You are on that cliff looking there. And actually, I feel like I've got a white horse and a white dog. So if you have pets, I feel like this may resonate more with you. There's something jumping out about these pets right now, that maybe that's just confirmation that this definitely is a message for you. Either way, this fool is jumping off the cliff, and the way that I'm holding these cards, he's really just jumping into this spot with the sun. The sun is all about like really being happy, right? And even both of the cards have a sun, right? So a whole lot of symbolism going on between these two cards. So the sun is all about contentment. It is about doing what makes you truly happy and just being in a spot where you're enjoying that happiness. And so that's where you're at right now, which is a beautiful spot. Going forward though, I feel like you're going to take some sort of action, right? Like right now you're at the new beginning. So everything is new and beautiful, but you're going to be taking some action, and it's really going to be bringing you to this place where we've got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about your expectations. Like you put something out into the world and now you're waiting to see what's going to come back. So, you're just going to kind of be waiting, it looks like, in your future. We don't have many more cards yet, so those are going to be coming up in the extended reading if you'd like to stick around. But we're going to go ahead and take some cards here to see what your challenges are, especially being as we have so many major arcana, right? Like presently, there's some stuff here. There's some stuff. So, in your challenges, yes. Okay. So, we have got the Strength card and the Two of Pentacles. So, you may feel a little bit like you're in between two worlds right now. We may be like, yes, we're finishing some things, but you've already stepped into this new world. And I feel like you have one foot in each world. And so like your challenge right now is that you're juggling, right? You haven't fully stepped into this new world that you're trying to get to. You're feeling some of this happiness though, like you're seeing what this new world is going to bring you. And so something still though is keeping you juggling things. It's keeping you, one foot in the old world. It could be because, someone is still standing here in your past holding this sword. Somebody hasn't let go of the sword yet. Whether that's you or the other person, it's holding you back. Someone needs to drop that sword. And some of it could be you, some of the things that you're holding on to, because this Strength card, it has to do with having the courage and having the strength to do whatever it is that you need to do to move this situation forward. But it also has to do with healing. You cannot fully take that step into the future if you are still hurting because of your past. So I feel like that for somebody is really going to help them to really just deal with their pain, right? Since we've got some cups here and some pentacles, that means that the timing is prolonged, right? We're looking at something that has lasted possibly, I want to say about, 6 months, maybe longer. Because this Three of Cups is, on the long side, 3 years. This Pentacles on the long side is 2 years, but it also could just be 6 months to that 2 or 3 years that this has been happening. So, there could still be some hurt left that has not healed from that. And you need to really just face it and see, like, what is this? Is there anything still here? Is it me that's holding myself back? So I feel like I'm asking you a lot of questions. I'm sorry about that, Capricorn. Let's go ahead. We're going to take some cards here and see what your guidance is. So we've got the Queen of Cups, but she fell out in reverse. So there is some blocked energy that needs to be released here, and it has to do with your heart. So definitely you're still holding on to something. You're still holding on to this sword. You may not be like the only one holding on to it, but you have not completely put it down and walked away yet. Either that, or maybe you put down the sword, but you're still standing there watching the other person. Yeah, so we've got our other card is the Two of Wands. So it's time for you to really just come to terms with how you feel, right? What about your emotions, your heart? What about that is blocking you from moving forward? What needs to be released, or what needs to be confronted to remove this blocked energy? The Queen of Cups is a very loving and nurturing energy. She has a lot to do with how we show love and how we receive love. So if there's some sort of blockage with that, like if you have, right now, if you're having issues with that, this is saying to really just dig deep and see why you're having issues with that and how you can heal and move forward. And this is the Two of Wands is saying it's time to make a plan, right? You are in a new beginning. Things are moving forward, whether or not you want them to or not. So you need to start taking some action, start getting some things planned, and start moving this forward. Whatever that looks like for you, it's time to start doing that. So, all right, Capricorn, whole lot going on in that reading. So we're going to go ahead and take a couple of cards here that are going to bring us over into our extended reading. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a couple more cards here to further clarify your future. I've got 2 cards there, and we have got all major arcana in our present. So there's a big lesson that is being learned right now. Like there's some things that are happening that are meant to be. I'm going to pull 1 extra card for all of those to see if we can further clarify this energy that's in your present. And then I want to see, since we've got this Queen of Cups here, we've got some blocked energy, and I want to see, I'm going to pull a couple cards relating to that blocked energy that maybe will help you to free it or release it. Sometimes they kind of point back to our challenge area, but being as it's in the guidance, I feel like that we're going to pull a card here to further clarify that. And if we need to pull more in the extended reading, we will definitely do that. So Capricorn, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it or if it resonated, go ahead and leave me a comment, subscribe if you have not subscribed yet to the channel. And I will either see you in the extended reading or I will see you later. And to get to the extended reading, the link is in the description box. So you just have to click the description box. It'll take you to Vimeo where you can then buy the extended reading. So thank you so much again, and I will see you later. Bye.